Hey guys, so welcome back to Eskimo Outdoors. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use a squirrel call. Now, when most of y'all think about hunting calls, y'all think about turkey calls, some that will bring the animal in, but squirrel calls, they actually do something different, and you're going to have good hearing to be able to figure it out. Squirrel calls are pretty easy to use and pretty cheap too. You can find about $10 Cabela's or whatever online. Pretty simple looking tube kind of object. You can find them pretty much anywhere. Now, squirrels, this call will help you out with is gray and fox squirrels. Red squirrels, not so much. I mean, most people don't really hunt red squirrels. They're really small, but pest control, you know what I mean? This squirrel call is a HS squirrel call. It's kind of beat up. I used it quite a bit. Got it at Cabela's like 10, 12 bucks. Squirrel calls, they're mostly used in early season when you can't really see the squirrels that well, like in trees or full of leaves. And you're using shotgun early season most of the time, unless you're trying to be challenging using like a 22 or something. But in late season, this call is going to be, if you know to use it really well, it could mean something, but it's a lot less valuable in early season. Now, most of y'all probably know what kind of sound a squirrel makes. Kind of makes like a barking noise, kind of. It's kind of foul bark. Oh, there's a squirrel running by me right now. But it's kind of a weird call. There's a lot of ways you can do it. You can kind of cup it, or you can kind of go on your knee. I mean, it's kind of like a tone. You can figure out if you watch or notice some squirrels making barking noise, you can kind of match it, and it's not very hard to use at all. This call, what it does is it makes the squirrels bark. They kind of think there's like a problem in the area and they're going to bark a lot. But you kind of have to find the right area, because they're going to get, if you're just sitting here calling for like 2 or 3 minutes in a row, squirrels are going to be moving around a lot, especially when they're scared. They're not going to stay in one spot, and squirrels are going to pick up and they're not going to bark at you. Squirrels are pretty loud animals once you kind of hone in on them, and there's not a lot that you can mistake their barking noise for. So when you hear one barking, you're going to know it's a squirrel. But the squirrel is not going to come to you because it thinks, you know, whatever is a problem. It's going to stay there. You're going to have to find that squirrel. And it's usually within like rifle range, a squirrel barking at you, but you're going to have to kind of look up in the sky and walk around. If you have a shotgun, you got to find that squirrel. So something you're going to figure out squirrel hunting is that some of these calls are really useful, and other days not so much. They're just going to be magic one day, next day they don't really work that well, especially if you're in a pressured area. Believe it or not, squirrels can be pressured, and like if a lot of people are hunting squirrels, which not a lot of people do nowadays, squirrels are not going to respond to your call. They're going to key in on it. Well, right when I started using that call, this one shows up. Just a nice little fox squirrel. It's lucky I'm not going to shoot him here, but just a little show you guys right now. Oh, he's going down wherever he went. Subscribe and let me know if you want more of these kind of call videos. But I'm going to try to get some hunting videos out, some turkey hunting, squirrel hunting videos out soon, and maybe a couple weeks. Be nice if you guys could support me. That's all I got. See ya.